My first sensation after joining from Dinamo Kiev was awe at being beside those who shared my dreams. From Paolo Maldini and Boban, to Costa Curta, Seba Rossi, and my old teammate Sheva. With these companions, I underwent a very important process of growth, which led me to achieving my dreams, winning all those trophies.
What a lovely voice Kaladze has, 20 years on from his move to AC Milan. He's a real man, a good-natured guy, someone who'd rather spend time with the people, with his fellow man, than rub shoulders with those in power. That's why Kakha Kaladze, or Kala to the Milan fans, eventually decided to resign from his position as Deputy Prime Minister in order to serve his people as Mayor of Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. Other people come first. Kala has always seen things that way. The same was true in his early years at Milan, after he moved west across Europe to join up with Sheva. He arrived at Milanello to play in midfield, his preferred position, his calling, yet he ended up first at left-back to do a job down the flank and help Milan become European champions, and latterly at centre-back to help shore up the backline for the Rossoneri, who had become world champions post-Athens. Good old Kaladze moved to Milan 20 years ago amid little fanfare. While tall and imposing, he was also a laid-back nice guy with a warm, calming glint in his eye. He made his debut as Milan defeated Regina at San Siro with a late goal from Leonardo. He would also be tasked with marking Zidane in a defeat at Juventus. As the months went by, Milan continued to rebuild before returning to the Champions League, Europe's top table, after a year in the UEFA Cup. So many positions, so many tackles, so much desire to perform well. Kala's vocation lay in politics. He was a capable speaker and an able thinker. But above all, he always respected the coach's decisions. Kaladze learned his trade under Lobanovsky, but played under Ancelotti.
Carlo, alongside Lobanovsky, was the most important coach in my career. Above all, he was our 12th man. He always handled the team by being one of the team and creating a real family on the pitch. I think that was his winning formula. He was a man and a friend above all. He always managed Milan in the best way. I've always felt he was a player coach, a teammate. That is a quality which is very hard to find in coaches. Respect was always expected, but it felt like a family.
Sempre rispetto totale, ma sentendosi in famiglia.
He played in midfield and at fullback, but deep down he dreamed of playing centre-back. No mean feat with Maldini, Costa Curta, Nesta and Stam for teammates. But ultimately Kala decided to wait to see how the situation would pan out. He opted to wait for his chance, for his time to come. The opportunity came along on a tricky evening in the Champions League against Schalke. Paolo Maldini pulled a muscle, the captain winced in pain, and Kaladze began sprinting up and down the touchline. It was time for the rock-solid, kind-hearted Georgian. The Rossoneri suddenly boasted a brand-new central defender, one well-versed in the club's history, without having to spend a penny in the transfer market. It was from his position at the heart of defence that Kaladze was able to score one of his rare goals, a massive match-winning strike in the derby in front of the empty opposition stand behind the goal. April 2006, Milan won, Inter 0. Kaladze was never a silent leader, and he knew Milan inside out. He settled in quickly, bought into the club and its values, and really identified with the fan base. That's why at the end of May 2013, with Milan fresh off qualifying for the Champions League on the final day of the season, the Rossoneri all boarded a direct flight to Tbilisi. Kala's testimonial wouldn't be complete without Milan, because the club is still a huge part of his life.
Per me il Milan è parte della mia vita e nel mio cuore.
AC Milan is part of my life. It has a place in my heart. I will always be grateful for what it gave me as a player and how much it helped me grow as a man. Remembering the match here in Tbilisi, to see my old teammates and opponents all play here in my hometown was great. It was something I will never forget.
E questa cosa è stato di molto forte che non si può cancellare mai.